Z, alright? EDZ. Where do we go? Shot of the traveler. Okay.
This forest again. Well, I can't say our last visit wasn't memorable. Let's see what we can find.
Nice kind of sunset scenery, it looks like. Lots of red tones. And now blue tones.
Whoa! Knock?
What's this? A portal, okay.
Gotta love the ambiance. Hey, do you see that? Over there. The light.
Is that how you spell ambience? I thought that was with an E. And where am I meant to go? What's that? Is that Rhino?
Some of the greatest titans have defined the charge. Lord Shex, Saint 14, Wei Ning.
When my ghost found me, when I was reborn as a titan, she found me in a desert. I had died far from civilization, far from anything I could have possibly used to defend myself. I had the armor she made me, flimsy as it was, and 1,000 miles to walk to get to what she said was my new home. Of course, we ran into problems.
Wow, so many
Heads up,
enemies here.
fallen.
This reminds me of Elder Scrolls of Oblivion, the portals.
I think these light projections might be lessons.
With strikers at the fore, the Red Legion cannot hope to stand against us. We are the Titans of the last city. We are strikers, and we will not be stopped.
I hear the roar before I see him, but when I look up, I can make out a blue burst against the skyline. When he falls, he brings the sky with him. He scatters me and my squad to the wind, leaves us dead as the moment our ghosts found us. They bring us back, and he helps us up. Then, he says one thing. He said, "Tell me what you've learned."
Another shard of the Traveler. We're not alone.
So scary, we're not alone. Aliens are coming.
This shard called us here. I'm sure of it. The shard gave us a gift. Let's use it. picking up fallen radio chatter. They're calling reinforcements. That was a test. I think we aced it.
If only you can do that in the real game instead of yeah. I mean, the out is so short. With every hit, it drains your energy.
I'm sure the Traveler called us to the forest deliberately. It's amazing that even a corrupted shard can still do so much good.
Okay, now we need to go to the farm to continue with the story. Change subclass, okay, striker. Might as well, right? So let's see what we can upgrade. I think the Earth Shaker is the best one. Pulse Relay is the best one as well. Alright, so get the grenade skills. What's this? Striker's emblem, alright. Actually, his fist does need reloading because his L isn't up all the time. So I guess we don't need this pauldron anymore since it's not for Titan. I mean Sentinel. Okay, time to go to the farm. Where is it? The farm, oh, here it is. think I need to minimize Discord. That's what's causing the problem. Or not.
So really what you're saying is, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't.
On the contrary, now that we are together again, we just might stand a chance.
The fact is, if we destroy that weapon, we will ignite a chain reaction that could send our sun into a supernova.
Well, at least we have each other.
Indeed. We all know what needs to be done. The Traveler must be freed.
I'm thinking the three of us and a big fat pile of explosives can get the job done. Look, I still have that Vex teleporter. It's got a limited range, so we'll have to get a little too close for comfort.
Then we get inside the city walls for it to be effective.
But without the light, an outright assault on the wall is doomed to fail. We could... There will be no coming back.
It's worth it.
How do we get in?
You know, the city wall is kind of like this barn. Plenty of places to slip in unseen, so long as you know how.
You sure you're not one of my hunters?
Not really into capes.
Clearly. Nice poncho.
You need to get your team into the city without raising any alarms. My people and I can help you do that. We also happen to be pretty good at shooting bad guys.
Hawthorne, it's one thing for us to put our lives on the line, but this doesn't have to be your fight. You're not a
guardian? You think you've cornered the market on sacrifice? You forget that we've had to survive without the light all our lives. Once upon a time, that big white ball in the sky was there for all of us. I think it's about time we return the favor, guardians or not.
That's great speech and all, but let's not forget about the whole supernova and complete annihilation thingy.
If we can't destroy the Almighty, we'll have to disable its weapon. And that means getting a certain Guardian on board.
We'll need a good disguise if we're going to fly right through a Cabal armada.
If it's a Cabal ship you need, there's a base nearby full of them. But it won't be easy sneaking in.
Oh, we're done sneaking. If there's one thing I've learned from Cade, it's the value of a grand entrance.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.
New location, new inventory, still the same evidence.
Alright, so guess we talk to him.
How many Cabal did you get today?
Looks like Anna from Overwatch.
So you Guardians are all about symbols, right? Warlocks, Titans, Dead Orbit, Iron Banner. I don't know how you keep track of it all. Point is, you understand that people need symbols to inspire them. You're in a clan, you know what I'm talking about. But repping a clan is just the start. Fly this banner wherever you go. Make it the last thing the Legion sees before you put him down. Doesn't get more inspirational than that. Remember that Cabal base round the way? One of Gaul's buddies runs it. Bloodguard by the name of Thumos. We know he's got access to the Almighty. So you crash the base, steal Thumos' ship, use it to sneak aboard the Almighty, and shut it down before it can blow up our sun. Do me a favor. Put Thumos down while you're at it. When you give the signal, we move on the city. Take it back. Gotta say, I really didn't think you'd come back from your interplanetary jaunt, much less with the Vanguard by your side. Look at us. Red Legion doesn't stand a chance.
200. We've got pretty good gear. No need to spend our currency. Does it give me 2 of these weapons? Guess we'll use the pulse rifle. Does more damage, right? But it doesn't explode. I kind of want global chat, you know? Just to see what people are talking about.
Checking.
Lost items. Alright, so these are the items which I couldn't pick up. Might as well get them.
Done, done, done.
It's a machine gun.
Done, done, done. Check.
What's a fusion rifle? I don't like swords. Okay, we sorted that, right?
All done, all done.
Time for a break.
What's this?
What? You thought a bit of apocalypse would shut down Eververse? Not likely.
Cosmetic
We have
items.
2 choices here. Give up, give in. Or stand up, brush off the dirt, and face whatever comes. With style. Even in the worst of times, if you look good, you feel good. And this place?
So,
It could use a little glamour. So, what can Eververse do for you today?
I don't want it.
Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
Screw it.
What do you seek?
What's up, Guardian? Bring it on, Guardian.
Do you have knowledge to share?
Sucha, you and me.
Have something for me?
It's the other hero of the Tower of
You ever figure procrastination is your brain's way of stopping you from making a terrible mistake? Yeah, me too. See, I volunteered to set up our patrol network, and I haven't done it yet. Because what if I screw it up, you know? It's so important. We use that network to run ops all over the system. Supply runs, recon, you name it. So I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? But here you are. So competent, so diligent, so ready to do things the right way. Guess what I'm trying to say is, save me from myself. I'll make it worth your while.
Okay, we get more missions.
Do you have not? Losing the light was devastating. We were careless. I was careless. I took my power for granted. Never again. Wherever you go, seek out experiences that truly challenge you. Force yourself to grow. Never be satisfied. If anything dares to come between you and the light, destroy it. Let every victory sharpen your mind and body, and show our enemies a guardian's wrath. Good luck.
As of today, I'm reauthorizing strike operations. Strikes will serve as the backbone of our defense against our enemies, present and future. We'll hunt down priority targets, gather intelligence on our enemies, and undermine plots against humanity. I'm counting on you to show everyone, Guardian and civilian alike, what courage really looks like. But this isn't a solo detail. You'll need a dependable fire team to back you up. What is it that Cage says? Teamwork makes the dream work. Get out there and make us proud. Be brave.
Alright, so we unlock some stuff now. Let's see
Are you still there?
let's see what we can do in the director. Patrols access.
Something on your mind?
I might as well do the red wall. I mean, reach level 15, so we're way over level for
Tell
this.
the Vanguard the fighting's not
I assume
done.
you need
That
something.
means Guardian training continues.
What does the future hold?
Hey,
Take time to understand the
What's the
world
story?
around you.
Tell me you have something.
Alright, so cable supply cache. Okay, well, we're gonna do the story mission. We'll come back to do those things later. Going the right way, it might be the wrong way.
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout.
Guardian, you've got a tough road ahead, so I'm sending in a holiday with something special.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How special are we talking here?
Just keep moving. Storm the facility and board that Cabal carrier. No matter the cost, we must get to the Almighty.
So, Zavala, I gotta ask you something. When you told our Guardian friend here, and I quote, "I need K," did you, by any chance, happen to maybe cry?
Holiday, what's your status?
Let the record show. No denial.
Still a couple clicks out, Commander. This girl's heavy. Say hello to the Drake.
You got us a tank?
You got them a tank? What's a rover about a tank?
You know you just break it. Holler my way if you need another one of these armored beauties. Plenty more where that came from.
Oh, so I get nothing, and they get as many as they want. I see how it is.
far as I go. Not bad. Look at that. What the hell is happening with the steering? I need a new one.
Going to be able to shoot our way through that door. The override should be nearby. Wow, this grenade is good.
Heads up! That carrier's spinning up its engines. Might want to pick up the pace.
Thumos is on that carrier. He has what you need to infiltrate the Almighty. Move!
Of course the Red Legion have tanks too. They've retracted the bridge. We're not going to be able to cross that gap.
Oh, your super tank can't fly? Oh.
So what do I do? Take them out? Alright, we need to get up there.
give us a way across.
So, if it wasn't to give me a tank, why did you send our favorite guardian to find me? The high-risk, high-reward combinations can be effective and inspirational. But yeah, for a tank, they could be like 1,000,000 times more inspirational.
差这个人溜完。
Out of the tunnels and coming up on the carrier.
Good. The only thing standing between you and the Almighty is Thumos the Unbroken. He's a blood god, one of Gaul's chosen. The Red Legion will die for him. Why don't you help them with that?
They're shielding the carrier.
Yeah, I can't get a tank anymore. Alright, I can.
Wait, see those generators? We need to take them out if we're going to board that carrier.
Alright, I'm doing it.
One generator down. But the ship's about to launch without us.
Keep that carrier on the ground. A couple missiles up its tailpipe ought to do the job.
Oh shit, I didn't know one.
Thumos.
Good work, Guardian. And Cade, after this is over, I'll talk to Holiday about your tank.
Oh, I missed you too, buddy.